putting on the event. Thank you for everybody from all over the world that was on the live stream, that's been hitting me all day. People been hitting me so much, I can't even pick my phone up. I gotta hit everybody back when I get back to Andalusia. Also, you wanna find the original name of the places that you live in and start referring to it as that. That's one of the first steps to get you out of the jurisdiction. So right now, I'm always in the Empire of Morocco, or Al-Maghreb Al-Aqsa, which means the Morocco of the farthest west, but this part was called Brutium at one point. At another point, it was called Amsterdam. At one point, it was called Gothamum. At one point, it was called Londinium. You understand? Just like where I'm in the Florida Republic, that was New Spain. That was also, or is also, Andalusia. North Carolina is Tuscarora, which is Old Turkey. Get you an exotic map of the United States and look at what the original places was called. Every place that's in Europe and Africa and all that is right here. So again, man, this is why everybody in the world come here. You cannot be deported to somewhere where you don't come from. Stop going to these. I used to support 23andMe, dead that. Because once we started doing that, what is now happening is that these companies that's doing your DNA, you existed longer than them. So how they gonna tell you who you really are? And especially if they telling you that you sub-Saharan African, Native American, all of those are slave terms. So when you get that now, you know what else they doing? They taking your genetics and selling it to cloning farms, cloning centers. So right now they got algorithm versions of you. All of y'all that's going out there, you better do it. I know somebody on Facebook that just put a lien on Ancestry.com or something like that for doing just that. Because they found that they took their blood samples and stuff and was selling it to the black market.
Crazy, man.
So again, man, love yourself, love your people, love your woman, love your man, love your child. Stop focusing on the negative and build your higher self. The higher self is what we perceive as God, and that's the supreme being. So whether you believe in spirit or not, it don't matter. It believe in you. And it is giving you the choice as the Lord of this realm to believe in it or not. So when it says God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son to die for you, they not talking about Jesus Christ. They talking about the internal Son in you, the real you that exists outside of this dimension, that has given this body here to act as a vessel to show everybody else what they can aspire to. So let's stop the bullshit, man. Let's get it together. Anybody want to holler at me, hit me up at houseofl@hotmail.com. Like I said, big up to all of the MST of A's, of course, the Eels and Bays and the Wills and Ways. Big up to the Empire. Long live the Empire. Big up to all of the original people in the conscious community and the newcomers. Welcome. Don't get caught up in the traps. Know what you see. Trust your gut. Follow your intuition. Man knows not for being told. Truth is aught. Allah is aught. And falsehood is naught. So again, man, love and light.
You got a website, my brother?
Yeah, hit me up. If you would like to check some of my material, you can go to www.aseertheducatiers.com. You could also go to www.gumroad.com. Type in Aseer the Ducatiers in the chat, and then all my classes and everything will come up. You can order them. They like some of them are 2 hours a piece, 4 hours a piece. I do online classes every Sunday from 9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to holler at me about that, also if you want to holler at me about the Imperial Foreign Ministry or anything that we're doing in terms of our indigenous government, you could do so. But again, we're not even taking membership or nothing right now because there's too much fake governments out here trying to get everybody involved with stuff that's not basically going to put them back in the trap. And again, man, the greatest leader you can follow is the heart, man, because Allah exists in the heart. And you have to reconcile what exists in your heart and your mind. Your mind will fool you. Your eyes will fool you, but your heart never will. So again, man, let's keep that muscle pumping and let's do what we got to do, man, to get free. Because we are already free. We just have to come out of the simulation. So again, man, big up to all the elders that came before me. Big up to all the elders that'll come after me. And anything that we could do to work, man, let's do it.
And on that note, I want to thank you, brother, for coming to town.
Peace, bro.
Thanks for showing love, doing what you do. The people definitely loved it.
Islam.
Shout out to the people that came through with you. This brother, what's your name, brother?
It's Brother Tariq. It's one of our muftis in the Imperial Foreign Ministry, holding me down when I travel and stuff. So again, man, let's keep it moving. Let's really be productive Let's open businesses, build communities, stop buying drugs, stop buying lean, start buying a block. Right now in every city in the country, there are blocks, whole blocks for sale for almost no money. The same money you would get to get that eighth to flip on the block and break off the wet, you could take that money and buy your whole block and then set up your whole thing. Big up to Rollo. The Moors, we gotta go and get the brother out. That brother did a lot of good work. That brother brought up a whole project, a whole block. He had them singing, he had them praising and doing the Adhan every morning.
Yeah.
You understand? So they'll roll on him, but niggas like Kanye and Jay-Z and the rest of these niggas is out here all working with impunity. Because again, the devil will support its own until you need to be sacrificed. Don't believe me? Look at Bill Cosby.
And on that note, we signing out, family. Peace.
Peace.
Black magic, God, Holy Ghost, Lord, orgasmic, order more acid, more than 4 tablets, portal door passage, born before mortal war happened. We were lords way before we were poor black men. Now we like Catherine, only having 4 Jacksons. Sword of pure magic, slaughter 4 dragons. Heat like corduroy fabric, door-to-door tactics. Easy like tortoise on boarded floor backspins. Rapping like the man that created it, and I just play with it. Shine radiant, raising it, sunbathing it. Voice tone sharper than razor tip. When I aim it at megaliths, make them raise and lift. You can't relate to this, even if you paint a pic of me and you and somehow make the faces switch. I like to babysit, throne made of baby skin, donated by natives that procreate in sin. They gon' need to raise the rim, they gon' need a cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will Still Chamberlain. Put the globe on my middle finger and made it spin. They gon' need to raise the rim, they gon' need a cage in that gymnasium. I play to win, Will Still Chamberlain.